So moving on to an explanation of what you're going to be seeing on the show floor, if we could bring up some video footage of the, or not actual video footage, but actual gameplay footage, live gameplay footage of the E3 show floor version of Zelda, that would be great. Nate Bildorf from Nintendo of America's localization group is going to be playing the game for us. And I think as people go to the show floor, they will notice there that there's going to be 4 different areas to the playable version. A town area, a mounted horse battle area, a dungeon area, and then there will be a boss battle at the end of that. So we're starting off here in the town. And それではまず質問したいんですけれども、今回はリンクがカウボーイになっている、カウボーイリンクとAonumaさんが呼んでますけれども、なぜ今回はリンクがカウボーイになっていますか？So my question is, my question then is, Link starts this game off as a cowboy, and I'm curious, why is it that Link is a cowboy in the game?
これから出てきますがこの馬、シリーズですとエポナと言いますけれども、今回はこの馬にちゃんと名前を自分で決められるような形にしますけれども、だからオカリナの時は途中から馬とパートナーになるっていう形ですが、今回はもう最初から自分のパートナーの馬を持っているリンクという設定、そうなるとやっぱりカウボーイっていうのが一番適してるかなって。でなんでそういうことにしてるかというと、やっぱり広大なそのハイラルっていうリアルなその表現に合わせて世界もその広大なものにしたいなっていう。でそこを一人で一人というか人間で歩くとは厳しいので、やはり最初からそういう移動できるものを用いてっていう、そういう流れにしたかったので、馬っていうものを最初からパートナーにしてるっていう流れを作りました。それがカウボーイの理由です。
Well, the reason we decided to make, to go with this cowboy track is that, well, obviously we wanted to bring back the horse. Everybody loves the horse, and this time, in the previous games, the horse had its name in the game, but this time you'll be able to name the horse yourself, so that's kind of attractive. One of the things, again, the main purpose here is that because the Hyrule in this, realistic representation, you're going to understand how big it really is, and that for the idea that Link is going to be able to walk across this is really not realistic. So in order to match that graphic representation, we wanted Link to be able to, he's obviously going to need his horse, his transportation, and in order for them to have that real feeling of partnership and for Link to be a very realistic, for it to be realistic that Link is a good horseman, we wanted to start out with him as this cowboy Link, as Mr. Aonuma has termed him. So he's here in this village, as you can see, riding his horse around herding goats.
ということは、リンクはクリント・イーストウッドみたいなカウボーイというよりも、ただ牧場で働いているような少年ということですか？So my question is then, so rather than Link being kind of a Clint Eastwood style of cowboy, he's more like a ranch hand.
そうですね、カーボーイって言わないらしいですよね、羊飼いってのは。なんていうのかな、ヤギか、これ今ヤギなんですけどシェパード、っていうらしいですけど、なんかシェパードって言っても一般的に日本ではわからないので、いわゆる開発用語ですよカーボーイっていうのは。
Okay, so yeah, he's not really the Eastwood. He's not really even a cowboy. Actually, he's more of a sheep. And he's no, they're goats. So more of a goat shepherd. But however, most Japanese people don't understand the word shepherd. So for development team, they use the word cowboy, which is a more familiar term. Although he's more of a shepherd than an actual Western style cowboy.
でここは一番最初の村なんですね。で、ここはとある村って呼ばれてますね、今は。で、ここはストーリー的にこれがゲームの初段階っていうことですか？で、村の人々たちはリンクとどのような関係がありますでしょうか？So my question then is, what we're seeing here are some scenes from the town, and obviously it looks like, I'm asking him, is this the initial stages of the game that we're seeing Link in here, and what kind of relationship does he have with the various people in town?
これゲーム進めていくと、この村がいわゆるゼルダのシリーズずっと出ているハイラルとどういう関係にあるかみたいなことは分かる形になってますが、ハイラルからちょっと離れたところにある、村です。リンクはだからハイラルとは関係ない場所で、その、カーボーイとして育ってっていう形で、これからこの冒頭のこの村から出発してですね、ハイラルに向かうというそういう設定になっています。
Yeah, this well, as I know, the Legend of Zelda is based in the land of Hyrule. And what he wanted to do is kind of set Link apart from that at the beginning of the game. So we've created this village that is a little bit distant from Hyrule. And it's not that he's not going to go there. We start out with him in the village, kind of set up his identity as this shepherd, this ranch hand, and the game starts with him getting ready to travel to Hyrule.
それではということは今回のリンクはオカリナのリンクとかタクトのリンクではなくて別のリンクになってますでしょうか。
はい、新しい。
So in this game, Link then would be a different Link from the Link we saw in Ocarina of Time or in the Wind Waker?
新しいリンクです。
Yes, he's a new Link.
でストーリー的にはTwilight Princess はどこに入りますでしょうか And in terms of the overall Zelda storyline, where does the Twilight Princess fall in?
一応オカリナの、数十年、後というぐらいの設定と今考えてます。
So this is, as far as time frame goes, chronologically speaking, it will take place a few decades after the Ocarina of Time.
ということはオカリナとタクトの間に入りますか？
そうですね、そんなイメージだと。
So would that fall between Ocarina and Wind Waker then?
Yes.
じゃあ今回はリンクがただのヤギシェパードっていうかカウボーイで言いますけれどもそういう勇者の旅に出るっていう設定は今回はどうなりますでしょうか So then my next question is, well, if, we have Link here, he's starting off in town as a cowboy or kind of this goat shepherd. How does he end up falling in line and becoming, setting off on this journey to become the hero?
Hey.
ちょっとプレイラブにもそういうイメージのシーンがちゃんとあるんですけどもネイト君これもう剣やめて森の方行っちゃってください
Nate, stop playing with your sword and head to the forest. There is a scene that will kind of give us an idea of how Link starts on his journey to become a hero.
プレイラブのこのとある村の最後のエンドシーンに、そのリンクが冒険に出ていくための、きっかけみたいなものが表現されています。
So there's a scene here at the end of this where it would kind of again illustrates the
このリンクを
beginning
慕
of
う
the
この
journey.
子供と、あと、もう一人幼馴染の女の子がいるんですけれどもそれがいわゆる魔物に触られてしまうというこれタクトの時風のタクトの時もですね自分の妹がさらわれるっていうような話でスタートしてそれとちょっと似通った感じではあるんですけれども、そういうきっかけというものになってます。
What we're going to see here is that one of Link's friends here, there's this character here, and there's also a young girl that's from the same village. And what we're going to see is the scene where this child is actually kidnapped. And this is kind of reminiscent of Wind Waker, where Link's sister was kidnapped. But this is what our prime motivation for Link to set out is.
でこれはコリンとイリアっていうキャラクターですね。
はい、そうです。
So the boy's name is Colin, and the girl's name is Ilya.
でさっきのシーンでは動物は結構リスとか鳥とかいろいろ回ってましたね。でリンクもタカをさっき使っていろいろやってましたね。今回は動物のテーマが結構強いみたいですね。それは今回の E3 のバージョンではいろいろ見られますか？でこれからどのようにそれがゲームプレイを影響されるでしょうか？So then in this we saw in this last scene here a number of squirrels and birds and we saw Link using the hawk earlier and so it's looking to me like animals are going to play a very strong role in the game and I'm wondering if we're going to be able to see much of that in the E3 version and if we'll be able to see what direction that goes in.
一番最大なるテーマリンクが狼になるという今日もトレーラー見ていただきましたけれども。 うしよう途中で口が挟むんでなんかもうすぐこれだけ見たのはなんだかよくわかんないかもしれないですけどもこういった形からリングが狼になるというつながりで何でしたっけ動物の話でしたね、はい、狼みたいなものを扱う上でいろいろ動物みたいなものを合わせてこう考えていった中にやっぱり動物とコミュニケーションを取るっていうのを一つのゲームの要素に考えようということで狼になったらば動物と喋ることができてそれまで分からなかったそういう情報とかが狼になることで分かるようになるみたいなそういう流れを今考えてます。
So as far as back to the animal question there, obviously the biggest one is that Link himself transforms into a wolf, and you saw there Mr. Aonuma said as he was pulled into the twilight there, that's the beginning of that whole episode. But as far as generally speaking of animals, the communication aspect is that when Link becomes the wolf, he's able to communicate with other animals, and using the wolf's abilities and the ability to communicate with animals, he's able to then learn things that he can't learn normally as in his human form. So again, using the wolf's abilities to help progress through the game was one of the big themes of this project.
さっきトレーラーと今のシーンではコリンが棒に吊らされて誘拐されてますけれども、これは結構刺激的なシーンでゼルダらしいって思いますかSo then my question for him is, we've seen the scene in the trailer and also right here where we see Colin having been roped up on this pole by these boar riders, and that's a very dramatic and kind of intense scene. And I'm wondering if they think that that's very a Zelda-like theme, or if we can expect to see more scenes like this throughout the game.
ちょっと今までゼルダでは扱ってこないような少しその残酷なシーンみたいなものもリアルな世界の中にどうしても必要かなっていうようなところで、この子供を早く助けてやらなきゃいけないっていう気持ちをユーザーに強く与えたいがためにこういう表現を使ってますけど、ことさらにそういうことをどんどん入れていかなきゃいけないとも別にあんまり思ってはいないですね。これは流れの中で自然にこういうものになっているっていうことです。
Well, sure. What you're seeing here, obviously it's pretty realistic looking. It's kind of a cruel looking scene, and for us to create the game world we're looking at, sometimes that's necessary. We don't think that we're going to have to do it, all the time, and we're not going to do it simply for the sake of doing it. If the story dictates that something that looks maybe a little crueler or a little harsher than we're used to seeing in the Zelda series, then we'll use it. And basically, what we really want is for the user to get the feeling that I've got to save this child, I've got to hurry, and to provide them with that impetus and that motivation. This graphic representation, this graphic style is very useful.
で今のここのシーンはハイラル平原ですか？でここで特に騎馬戦でどのようなゲームプレイの予想に注目はしてますでしょうか？So my question then is what we're seeing here actually a scene in Hyrule Field? And if that is the case, I'm curious what kind of elements in the horseback riding are they focusing on, and what kind of things can we expect to see in the horseback battles? 騎馬戦でどのようなゲームプレイの予想に力を尽くして例えばこの場合ですと AI リンクの今の上での動きとかアクションとか
ここは今ビルクが言ったように、いわゆる広大なハイラル平原の一部ですね。これが全部ではないです。ある一部のところで、ゲームの全体からするとこれの例えば5つ分ぐらいがハイラル平原としてつながってるみたいなそんな感じになってくるんですけど、シナリオ的にはその中でこういう騎馬戦っていう形馬に乗ってですね馬じゃないですけどイノシシに乗った敵と戦うっていう形ですよね。これ敵をやっつけると分かると思うんですがタンデムで乗ってる 敵が落ちてですね、でこう落ちた後もですねそこにちゃんと自分が乗らないとそのイノシシが走らないようにできてたりとか、実際自分がそこ降りてそれを見たりするとそういう細かなことをやってるんですけど、ずっと走り続けててあんまり分かんないですが、そういう細かいことをすごく入れてますね。
Well, yeah, to answer the first part of that question is that it was just one small area of Hyrule Field, or the Hyrule overworld. And again, it's supposed to help you understand the scale of the world. As far as the horseback riding, if you just continue running as we saw here, we're not going to be able to see some of the smaller things, but there's a lot of interesting AI and a lot of interesting collision where, if one of the riders is knocked off, the boar will stop running and wait for the rider, or if Link gets off his horse and looks around, he'll see a lot of the interaction between the boars and the riders and how they react to him and to what he's doing.
でここではそのコリンを誘拐したボスと戦っていると思いますけれども、これは村のすぐ後のシーンですか？で、はい、このような乗馬のボスバトルは多いんですか今回は？ So my question then is, it looks to me like what we're seeing here is a battle against the boss who's kidnapped Colin and strung him up on the pole. And I'm wondering if this scene is going to take place immediately after the town scene that we saw in the beginning, and then also if there are going to be more of these mounted battles throughout the game, these mounted boss battles.
この、騎馬戦一騎打ちのこのシーンはですね、ゲームの流れからいくと中盤ぐらいですかね。最初ではないです。トラウマからいきなりこれになるわけでは決してなくて、コリンっていう男の子がさらわれちゃって、でリンがその間にいろんなことをしてやっと発見してそれを助け出そうとするという流れですよね。
So that scene actually takes place more midway through the game than directly right after that village, after Link has gone through some other adventures and has finally discovered what's going on and ends up confronting that boss. As far as the horseback elements, there are a lot of horseback elements in the game. They're not just combat on horseback, but a lot of new elements that we haven't seen before. Don't want to reveal any of those, too much of that right now. So I'd just like you to look forward to the idea that you're going to be on horseback for a lot of the game, and there are a lot of interesting things to do.
じゃあということはリンクはいろんなアイテムを馬の上から使いますか？ So Link will be able to use a variety of his items on horseback?
そうですね。馬の上で使って無理のないものは全て使える形にしています。
Yeah, everything that is realistic and feasible will have Link be able to use on his horse.
で今のシーンはダンジョンのシーンなんですけれども、今回のオカリナのようにそれぞれのダンジョンではテーマはありますでしょうか？So then my question is, we're seeing some dungeon scenes here, and what I'm wondering is if each of the dungeons is going to have a particular theme to it, much like we saw in Ocarina of Time.
もちろん、テーマを一つ一つ設定してやってます。今回お見せしているこのダンジョンは、猿を助けていってですね、猿の協力を得てそのダンジョンを攻略していくという猿とのコミュニケーションみたいなそういうものがテーマになってますね。で、あとは自然な環境のいわゆるダンジョンであると。
Yes, there will be themes for the dungeons. The one we're looking at right now is based upon assisting or aiding these monkeys that you see within the game, and there will be other ones. Obviously, each dungeon will have a different theme, and some of them will be based on the environment, some will be based on specific missions like this.
でダンジョンでどういう遊びになるかっていうと、やはり剣のバトルが結構多いんですね。で今回のトワイライト・プリンセスがもともとタクトのエンジンを使って、それにプラスアルファをしてちょっとパワーアップしたエンジンを使っていると思いますけれども、コンバット上でバトル上でどのような要素をキープしたか、どのような要素を追加しているかっていう、そしてリアルの表現でそれがどうやって変わっていくかということをお願いできますでしょうか。So since we're in the dungeon and talking about dungeons, I thought maybe we could talk a little bit about the battle system in the game, particularly the sword combat. The game, as Mr. Aonuma has said in the past, does use an enhanced version of the Wind Waker engine, and I'm curious as to what kind of enhancements they've made, what elements from the Wind Waker engine they've decided to keep, and then how they've changed that engine based on the switch to more realistic graphics.
ウィンドウェーカーの時に、いわゆるコンボみたいなものが決まると、敵に対して特別な攻撃ができるようになるみたいなものを入れていったんですけれども、もちろん今回もそういったものをもっと強化して、プレイヤーのその、敵に対しての攻撃の仕方によってさまざまな新しいアクションが繰り出すようなそういうものをやってます。ただね、タクトのエンジンをそのまま使ってという話が今出ましたけどもう全く違うエンジンになってます。きっかけとしてはそういうものを使ってますけれども、もうそれではリアルな表現がもう全然できないということになってるんで、もうそこのところのなんていうんでしょう、変更みたいなものはものすごい時間かかってしまってますね。はい。
Well, as Wind Waker, we had the really the combo system, and what we've done with it for this game is increased it and made it more. Again, depending on what combo the player uses when they're fighting the enemy, they're going to see whole new actions that we haven't seen from Link in the past. And although we've mentioned in the past that this is running on the Wind Waker engine, it's actually we've had to do so many improvements and so many changes to it that really it's actually a brand new engine. It's not even the same engine. Again, to do all of this realistic graphics and for all of the combination and the fighting systems that are required for this realistic graphic representation, the engine was optimized to such a degree that we really can't even call it the same engine.
でここで、リンクがブームランを使っていると思いますけれども、今回のブームランは何か新しい要素が入っているみたいですね。それについてちょっと説明していただけますか。So we see that Link is using the boomerang here, and I'm curious. It looks like the boomerang has a new element to it, and I was wondering if you could perhaps explain that a little bit.
見ていただくと分かるように、竜巻のようなものが発生してという。これ日本名で疾風のブーメランと呼んでますけれども、ブーメランってのは過去からずっとリンクのアイテムとしてあってですね、同じブーメランまた放ってもなっていう部分はやっぱりあるわけですよ。今までと違うブーメランにしたいっていうような形で、じゃあどういうことをやってみたら面白いだろうかっていうずっとシリーズやっていくとですね、どうしてもまたこういうアイテム欲しいよねみたいに同じようなアイテムが出てくるんですけど、今回同じような使い方はなるべくせずに違うことをどんどん入れていこうっていうふうにやっぱ思ってますので、そういうアイテムが多数出てくることを期待してください。
Well, sure. As you can see, this boomerang, when Link throws it, produces these small whirlwinds, and in the name for this that we've given it is the Gale Boomerang. It's an item that Link's always had, and we wanted to use it again because it's familiar, but we also wanted to revise it to allow for new gameplay and a sense of a newness, a freshness. And we've done that throughout the game. You're going to see some familiar items, but what we tried to do is give them new usages so that while they are familiar, they feel new, and again they're going to have some different and unique usages this game, and we're going to be putting those and increasing those throughout the game, and we hope you look forward to that. And I don't think you will be disappointed with those.
じゃあということは全く新しいアイテムも入りますか？ So they're going to be all new items as well?
もちろんです。
Yes, of course.
詳しいことは伏せといたのは楽しいと思いますので。
And well, you'll just have to wait for the details, and but there will be definitely new items.
でそういえばアイテム選択メニューも変わったんじゃないですか。それについてちょっと説明していただけますか。And I've also noticed that you've actually changed the item selection menu in the game from what we've seen in all the past Zelda games. And I was wondering if maybe we could take a look at that and if you could talk about it a little bit.
別にそんなすごい特殊なことをやってるわけではなくて、こういうアイテムをですね円形に並べてそこをこう選べるような形にしてるんですけど、なんでこういう形にしてるかというと、ゼルダって今までずっとシリーズでこう数が最初から決まってるアイテムのその格納する場所にですねこういくつかこうどんどん溜まっていくと、あと2つぐらい残ってて2つも手に入れたらもう終わりなのかみたいなことになってくるっていうのはどうもやっぱり最初から数を決めてやるの嫌だなっていう形で、円形だったらばどんどん増やすこともできるし、増やすぎて困ったりするようなこともないわけですから、そういうようなことに対応するためにああいうものを使ってますけど、あと簡単にその全てのアイテムにアクセスできる手法としても これが一番いいだろうということでこういうものを採用してます。
Sure. Well, as you can see, we haven't done anything exactly, spectacular with the menu screen. But what we've done is put it in this circle format. Throughout the Zelda series, we've always had the menu. You could see exactly how many items were going to be. You could see their placement on the menu screen. So as the player was going through the game, they could say, "Oh, I've got 4 items left to find, or I've got 3 or 2 or whatnot." And we really didn't want to give the player that information. We wanted them to, have more of a feeling of, boy, I wonder what I have, how many items are left. So in order to do that, if we've decided if we put it in a circle, you can increase that number as much as you want without, giving away how many items are. Of course, we're not going to do it so much that it clutters the screen or makes it difficult to see. So there's no worries there. And another of the main motivations for doing this is that we wanted all the items to be accessible through a very easy menu system. So when you pull that up, you're on, you've got the one page. It's right there. Everything's at your fingertips.
でこの次のシーンはボスバトルなんですけれども、ここで、主にブーメランを使って戦おうと思いますけれども、今回は宮本さんからブーメランの使い方について説明していただけますか。わかりますかSo what we see here is what ends up being the boss battle for this dungeon, and I was wondering if maybe we could have Mr. Miyamoto explain to us how the boomerang is going to function, both in this battle and in the game in general.
第1回目のゼルダからずっと使い続けてきているブーメランですけど、ちょっとずつ機能が追加されてきて、で今度はさらにまた機能が追加されます。
Well, the boomerang, it's the same boomerang we've been using since the first game. And as we go through the series, the boomerang gains new abilities. And obviously with this game, we've given it a new power.
機能が追加されるために難しくなっていくと嫌なので、できるだけ難しくない操作を考えながら作ってました。やっといい感じのものに仕上がってきたと思ってます。
However, adding a new functionality to the boomerang, we didn't want it to become more difficult to use. That was the one thing we really wanted to avoid. And through a pretty rigorous trial and error process, we feel we finally come up with one that feels nice.
タクトの時は5回目の時タクトの時録音を勝手にしてくれるんですね。で録音を勝手にしてくれると自分でやってる感じが弱い。けどしてくれないと難しいというところで今度はいろんなアイデアが入ってます。割と自分で使ってる感じがする仕上がり。
In Wind Waker and Ocarina both, the lock-on with the boomerang kind of maybe took away some of the feeling of control from the player. But at the same time, if you weren't able to lock on, we thought it would be very difficult to use. So we've really come up with some interesting ways for the lock-on to work this time that will give the player some feeling of control over the boomerang, even though they are using a lock-on system.
これは今手前のブラブラしてるお猿にロックオンして、で次ボスにもロックオンして、で疾風のブーメランを投げると爆弾を運んでいくんです。
So in this case, what you see is we've got the monkey that's flying back and forth on that zip line. You first lock on the monkey, and then in the second lock on, you hit the boss, and using the Gale Boomerang, you're able to take the bomb from the monkey and carry it over to the boss.
そのように今度疾風を使うことであるものを取ってきてどっかに運んだり、それから、風を使って他のイベントを起こしたり、いろんなことができる。
So in other areas of the game, you'll be using again the boomerang. You should see the boomerang here, the Gale Boomerang. You'll use that twister, that whirlwind, to carry items here and there, and you will also, because it is a wind-related boomerang, you'll be able to use the wind power for other gameplay as well.
あとね、好きなところにこうロックオンできるんですよね。何もないところにどんどん。
And you can lock on to whatever you want. It's not just there aren't areas that are lock-onable. You can pretty much lock on to anything in the game.
それを使って面白いネタが入ってます。
And there are some interesting events or some interesting gameplay elements that take advantage of that.
ネイト君頑張ってますから黙ってみましょうか。
Since Nate is trying so hard to beat this boss, let's just be quiet for a second and watch it.
じゃあ最後にまず宮本さんに聞 聞いてみたいんですけれども、ゼルダを作った人間としてはやはりこのアイテムが出ないとゼルダの感じがちょっとなくなるなって何かこのアイテムがないと困るなって思うことはありますか？ So my next question for Mr. Miyamoto is if there are particular items from the Zelda series that he kind of personally feels needs to be in every Zelda game in order to kind of retain a consistent Zelda feel.
僕はねやっぱりブーメランとで全部のゲームじゃないんですけどやっぱり馬はやっぱりゼルダの世界観を描くには欠かせないなと思ってるんですけどね。
Of course, the boomerang, and although it's not in every game, the horse to get that big Zelda feeling. He feels the horse is a necessary element, necessary item.
で一番最後に沼さんへの質問なんですけれども、これは皆さんのための質問で、今は一つのダンジョンを見ましたけれども、ダンジョンはどのくらい入りますでしょうかっていう質問です。So my final question is for Aonuma-san, and it's really a question that I'm asking more on behalf of everyone here, and that is, we've seen one dungeon, and my real question is, how many dungeons can we expect to be in the final game?
今回のゲームのねいわゆるテーマというか目標、オカリナを超えるっていうそういう目標をしてて、それ数で超えるってことが重要だとは思わないんだけれども、オカリナぐらいの、数は用意したいなと思ってますね。用意できるだろうと思ってます。
Well, our theme here and our motivation is to create a game that really surpasses Ocarina of Time. So to put that in numbers is not the only way to surpass it. Obviously, we want to. Our goal is to again create a game that surpasses Ocarina of Time, and we think that the number of dungeons and the content of the dungeons will do that.